and when we're then making our way through the town, we can see that we need to make our way to essentially the palace itself. And we met up with what we ran into Freya's father fighting the resurrected body of his wife, Freya's mum.
You'll probably just do a very big sigh.
Yep. And also Neosei was there. He wasn't actually that much of a dick.
Yes, we met
surprised
your mum and your brother fighting your mum with your dad. It was a good family reunion.
Didn't feel it that way.
Yeah, definitely didn't look that way.
She was insanely strong. Like,
yes.
Bonkers strong. Almost like the combination of Neosei's speed and Freya's just sheer ferocity. But then we made our way to Mortarion after we were told the situation was fine. It didn't feel fine. And at some point, the book got stolen from me. Mortarion used it and then entered this form where he basically, similar to kind of Daishin's power, he used elemental power to protect himself. And if it wasn't for Devlan, we were screwed on the Earth power. So Devlan is a pretty useful guy, and I think we should keep him around. He's happy to be there.
Oh shucks.
So we're able to deal with the electricity, the fire, and then the earth reasonably well. And I think then the liquid one, we needed your help. I think Lulan was the reason we were able to break it. So you guys turned up. We were fucked. We had nothing to do with him. So yeah, we were very lucky you turned up.
So.
Oof.
Damn.
A lot of people died.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a lot of fun.
No.
A lot more would have died, Clara says as she sits down alongside you.
Yeah, that is true.
There's no telling what Mortarion's plan was.
Just think about the last Hearth guys and what happened to them. Like that would have been everyone.
Yeah, we were there. We saw the city on the outside at its probably its most bad.
And of course, what you told us last night, Reiner, with Lazarus.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
all of this leads towards that collection of ingredients that we needed to get, and we picked up the Chaos Seed.
Ash kind of like leans forwards, putting aside his ale. Midland's not looking too good. Lazarus is gone, destroyed. Lake Town, gone, destroyed. Northgard has now been bled. All there is Osgaf, which is, no offense, Leaf and Freya, but a few elves. There's Manorwell, which has just gone a new town of leadership. That leaves Kirkwall, the Church of Solace, and of course... oh shit, actually, what is that called?
Middengard?
Middengard, the capital.
Church of Solace.
And of course, Maidenhead. What makes you say that, Reiner?
I explained this all last night.
The cults.
Corrupts and cults. Yeah, it's not something that we can trust.
I never took much faith in stock in faith, but to each their own. Whatever floats your boat. You sure it wasn't just some sort of orgy and party?
No, there's something else sinister going on there.
No sun worshipping then. Crazy religious bastards, Ash says as he sits back.
May I chime in? I
just
wanted to say that I, as your teammate, appreciate the feedback from your mission. Whilst it may have been slow progress and despite the fact that the book was lost in Marketh, like I suggested was a high possibility. It seems like you all tried your absolute best, and I appreciate your hard work. And I'm gonna sort of grab Clara on the shoulder, like, I think he's done it.
Clara's just staring at Angel and then just looks away.
Could Freya just take a sip of her tea? A very big gulp of hot tea.
Ash stands up. What's next for the brave champions then? I know for one I'll be returning back to the Robin's Tower. It's been far too long since I've laid in my own bed.
Oh, will you?
I'm tempted to join you.
Yes, I will. Well, Reiner, I'm certainly flattered. Well, from what you've mentioned, Miranda has the hot spot for you. And I once got on the wrong side of Miranda, and I don't want to do that again, so I'm going to say no. But Lady Freya, should you ever require someone to warm your bed? You're a fire mage.
Can Freya just give a look to Leaf and then another look to Angel and then smirk at Ash? And then just take a sip of the tea. Not saying anything.
Girl, do you get some?
Well, Clara, I assume you'll be returning back to the Robins to report to Tink. Of course, Angel's here and he's our captain, so we could just report to him, but
Yeah.
I'm going home.
I actually may have another mission for you.
Oh, God! He says as he sits back down. What is it?
Well, just seeing on our location. Are we in Northgard?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's a bit harsh. You can go to the Robin's Tower first.
Oh, thank God. He stands back up.
I'll tell you what I want you to do after. Okay.
Well, Captain, it was fantastic
Well,
to
you're
see
not
you.
free to go just yet. There's a few things we have to discuss. I mean, first things first, the imminent potential invasion of Midgard springs to mind as a
That's
potential
exactly why I want to go
hotspot.
home.
Yes, I know, but we need to act as a unit. You going 30 seconds ahead doesn't really change anything.
Very well. He sits back down and plays with his drink.
I mean, that sounds to me like a priority. Does anyone else have any sort of information or any sort of things they want to share?
Yeah, could as Freya's just casually sipping her tea, she after last night's events, and I decided to remove myself from the party for the evening. A gentleman stopped me while he was chained up in some, cage. Pretty much
Where did
asking.
you go?
I had to let off some steam, let's say. Yes, he stopped me asking for a deal, pretty much to ask my father and someone else for. I wasn't really listening, to be fair. I was obviously distracted after last night's events, but asking for a deal to ask for his freedom in exchange for the location of the blood of the maiden. I told him to think about it.
As in
How
the
did he know we wanted that?
So I'm just hold
Exactly.
up on the fact that why was Freya in a dungeon?
No, why was she in... Alex, she
I
was
think she
walking
walked
the
past the
street.
Oh my God!
she went past the jail cell.
Oh, okay, yeah,
And
okay.
he looked outside.
Okay. He also seemed to have also been marked, and the brother of someone who caused a lot of problems. Again, I wasn't really listening because distracted, but yeah, he was the brother of someone who caused a lot of problems. He's also marked, and he knows all about us, all about the ingredients we need, and in exchange for his freedom, he wants to give us lead us to where the blood of the maiden is.
Doesn't sound suspicious.
Yeah.
Whatsoever.
It is one of the only things we're missing.
It would be
Yeah.
worth finding out some more information on it.
So yeah. and all he wants in exchange is for his freedom.
I
feel like
mean,
that's
First,
a
would be
double
worth finding out
double-edged
what he
blade
committed.
there.
Yeah, seems.
he can always be free up until we have the maiden's blood.
Well, do we even know what he's done?
What his name is?
Oh, apparently he's completely innocent. It was just, again, kind
Did he
of was
tell you
really
that?
angry, storming towards anywhere that a certain someone, Side-Eye's Angel, wasn't near. So I was half listening to what he said, but he is the brother of someone that we know who's caused a lot of problems, and he is now being falsely accused of his crimes, which apparently he's completely innocent of.
Well, that was a good discovery, Freya. I think we can all be.
If I, like, Angel's like here.
I think
Freya's
we
like-
can all agree that, you know, the actions of last night have led to another productive path for us to follow. Potentially, we should go and make that our highest priority, seeing as we're. in
So,
the
should we all
location.
agree that maybe this should be our highest priority and that we should all have.
I would say it's worth looking into.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think it could be our highest priority right
We'll
now.
put
Yeah.
that at the top of the list.
I'm glad we all agree with me. Thanks, guys.
I think it's got to be so high on the list, nothing could go higher than it.
I mean, I am quite intrigued on this whole Lazarus mage.
Yeah.
We need to do something about that too.
But I think we should probably discuss that after we talk to the guy in the jail.
And I mean, look,
It could be time sensitive.
priorities are priorities, but I mean, Gwen, this is a bed and breakfast, yes? Maybe we get some grub and then we'll set off.
I think I'll pass on the grub.
Maybe on the way we'll find somewhere. Huh?
I
Well,
love some grub.
Gwen's gonna be a bit busy cleaning up this bomb. I mean, my god.
Leaf turns around and turns to you, Freya. I should go rendezvous with your father. The elves
Okay.
are meant to depart.
Kafray just interrupts and go, okay.
He kind of like looks around and then like nods and bows and
Well,
leaves.
excuse me. Are you not missing something?
What?
Are you not to kiss your fair lady?
He looks at all of you guys and then looks at Freya. and goes,
Kafray stand up at the table and she's like, I really rather not have my relationship be pretty much a show to everyone for a laugh, because clearly things were said last night between certain people, and then Freya looks at Leaf, Ash, and Angel, and I really don't like to be humiliated. Can't fucking say the word.
Humiliated.
No, this is actually Lauren. That's not Freya.
Humility.
No, What?
As you looked at those three, you
Even
looked at
more.
Ash, and Ash is just staring at you, like smiling, like I don't know why I'm being included. I'm just happy I'm here. Leaf kind of looks at you with like you kind of like you've shot a puppy. He looks up at you with just these big eyes, and then and kind of like turns around and leaves, closing the door gently behind him.
This is
Wow.
not Freya, but that actually hurts my
Wow.
heart.
That was harsh.
That was harsh, Fred. Jesus.
Ash.
Maybe just take some advice once in a while.
Sorry,
Ash
so
stands.
side note,
So
she
the
comes
prisoner-
in after having a lovely evening with Leaf. What's his face comes sliding down, goes like this, going, haha, did you get some? In front of Freya and Ash, and then Freya's supposed to go, haha, yeah. No.
I was trying to get you a kiss goodbye. You might not see him in a while, but that's fine.
Oh, we're gonna obviously see him. I'm not gonna just let it finish like that.
As Leaf's left, Ash stands and is like, "Well, I too will be setting off. There's a lot to do. Like my
We haven't got in the back yet.
sorry."
Sorry, not you.
As my glorious commander said, Midgard must have its defenses prepared, and no doubt they need the robins. So, I wish you all good luck in finding this maiden's blood. Sounds disgusting, but the work of champions, truly.
All right,
Ash
you
out.
can go.
He turns as he does like a bow and leaves.
Okay.
You never told him where you were going to send him after. Sending him home, by the way.
That's fine. I was going to send him to the Shielded Man, so we have a pair of eyes. But then I checked the map, and it's very, very far from here. And it's
On the other side of the continent.
It's a bit harsh.
Clara stands and also takes you by the hand, Angel. I too should return home. Although Ash is an idiot, he is right, as you are. The Tower of the Robins needs to be prepared. And with no doubt, the Knights of the Silver Tree all up in uproar, I'll have to guide some of them back to their base. Already riders have dashed out through the city walls last night in search of Gaijin. Should they find her, and I am informed, I will message you immediately. So, for the love of God, check your inbox.
I don't know if I necessarily want you to go. We've only just reunited.
I know. She takes you by the hand and kisses you gently on the lips.
Mwah.
We must defend the city and our home.
Can't you
Besides,
just wait an hour? We're gonna deal with this and then we can go together. I'd rather you not ride off on your own. Ash, whatever.
You haven't. I won't be on my own. I'll be with the elves and with Ash.
Can I roll charisma? I want you to stay. I want to try and convince her.
Of course, I know
Also,
this.
by the way, Leaf's not actually leaving, is he?
Yeah.
You sent him off.
I
No,
know
no, no,
this,
but leaving town.
Yeah, I know this, but I can't stay, Angel.
They'll be fine
You-
without
you have-
you. I need
you have
you.
to-
For what?
I'm gonna roll. May I roll?
don't- You can roll.
I rolled a 16 and my charisma with her is 11.
You are a very convincing man, Angel.
I know.
But it's over.
You are on a quest that I cannot accompany you on. As much as I wish, I will be defending our home when you and your party arrive. Remember the ruins that Tink has discovered.
I personally don't like you going off on your own. We get assaulted from journey to journey on the regular.
I will have 300 elves.
Neo stays out there. The rest of
I'll have
Freya's
three-
family are out there assaulting people left and right. I would rather you be with us in a safe unit and we all travel together. We won't be much longer than a day. But
Well,
if
one
you
question.
That's if we decide to go.
One question. Did Neose give you anything?
give me anything,
No, Freya.
Yes.
What did he give you?
Let me just check my intro. Let me just check.
did
I
I?
forgot.
I
Oh
assume-
no, wait a minute. I think I do remember. It was. No, it wasn't. Give me a sec. I'm just opening up. Having a look now.
Did I fail
It-
my persuasion? I did, didn't I?
It was.
You passed it.
No, did he give me that? I mean, I've got a few things, but I'm not entirely sure what he gave me. I've got a few things in my. Alex, can you just type it? I'm going to type it to you just in case.
Yeah, please do. No.
No, okay. Let me do the next thing then.
Write it down.
Yeah, you would remember, so it's fine.
Okay.
Clara's like, I will remain for a while then, while you and your party discuss things. But for now, I'm going to go and check in on the elves to make sure they're ready for the journey back and see if there are any stragglers for the Knights of the Silver Tree,
All
since we share a close relationship with them. She kisses you again and then looks towards the group. Friends, I shall see you all soon. She bows and leaves.
Bye.
Hi.
I give her a wave.
The door closes and she's gone.
So, it's business then?
I guess.
Ay.
Wow,
Wait, what?
we fucking died.
Oh!
What do you say, Davlan? Up for a road trip?
You better believe it.
Alright.
Wait, are we actually
Well, I'm
going?
here.
Going?
No, we're gonna go
No,
look at that jail.
I
Oh,
need to go talk to the guy in the jail.
Yeah, I want to
Cool.
head that way.
I
okay.
mean, we
Frey's
don't even know
like,
how long he's been in the jail. Like,
Yeah.
he's been in there for so long that he has to be telling the truth, because how else would he get that information?
yeah, and also, can I just finish my tea before we go traveling along again? Even if it's just down the road.
Neck it. Let's go.
I'm not
Try and set
necking.
submissions.
I'm not necking my
Bring the
tea.
tea.
Yeah, Gwen won't mind.
Yeah. it's only
It's not like she was going to use the mug again.
Gwen in the background's just unpacking more cutlery instead of cleaning
It's
it.
a one-time use.
Alright, can Freya just neck her tea then? And then she's like, well, let's go then if everyone's in such a rush. And then
We need to neck it.
Freya's out the door already.
As you're all leaving, yeah.
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 As you'll begin the walk, there's like a few people.
Oh wait,
hungover,
can I
like
do one thing before I leave? Fuck! Oh wait, no. If I rolled a 9 and I've got a perception of a 12,
yeah,
It depends what you're
No,
trying
fast.
to do, I guess.
yeah.
okay, can I pick up the fucking my earpiece?
Good shout. Good shout.
As you go to leave, you see like people walking back and forth from various places. Some people are already back at work. Some farmers are going out to try and get the last of the harvest before winter really settles in. And the city is just bustling and back to life. You see guards patrolling along the wall. You see regiments forming regiments of the Knights of the Silver Tree and elves. They're quickly trying to gather in the.
Do we see leaves?
Yeah, no, not that you can see. in the
mischance.
in the tents outside. And as you come towards the jail quarter, there is a familiar face. Ah, Rykar, Your Grace, I believe you're returning my collars to me.
I am, yes.
There's only one in your hand.
Did he ever take his off?
Yeah. I've got Angel and Freya. Would have had one as well.
Yeah, Freya left us in the end.
His.
You left yours in the inn.
Oh no, yeah.
Where's Ash? We need Ash to go get him.
Ash just left a while ago.
It's at the inn.
Okay, I'll go back and get it.
No,
Where
he
did-
can
no,
get
it's
it.
No, no, let's keep them.
I'm going to talk to the guy and go,
No,
listen,
no,
sir,
Dark
I don't know
Elf.
who you're talking
Where,
to.
where did you leave them?
We haven't met yet. I'm Angel Fernandez, legendary
Look,
hero.
while this is all going on,
saved
can
your
Freya
town.
just walk past them? To
Yeah,
the jail
can I
Excuse
cell?
just
me,
walk past?
Angel
Can I take
Fernandez.
That's right. Savior of your entire town.
Freya and Lulin just
He
walk
He
straight.
signals to guards quietly to come on over.
Oh, no.
Are you
I
the
see.
Angel Fernandez?
That's right. And I'm sorry to be a bother. My friends are very forgetful.
Is this you? He pulls out this big tome book from across his back and starts going through the pages, and he shows you what is quite clearly a drawing of you, but a lot younger and like fresh shaven, like in your early Robin days.
That's
With the
right.
bigger nose.
I am Angel Fernando, like I said.
Ah, yes, we've heard of him as well.
Have you?
Yes, it flicks over. It's like, yes, of course. Skullduggery, thieving, trafficking of drugs and illicit things.
And what did Fernandez do?
Ah, they paid. He missed his fee for our library book.
Yes. Did they go past you?
He turns around. Ah. People just seem to be
Can we-
helping themselves with my stuff recently.
Over Angel Fernandez.
So I can quite clearly see you just. put a
No, he
cloak over
looked. He
him.
looked the other
He
way.
looks the other way.
Yeah, but the two guards standing right next to Angel.
No, it's fine. It's fine. And then just
Ah,
kind of
that's like the Kronk.
He turns towards Rykar. I have your assurance, Your Grace, that this is nothing that's going to come back and cause me a stomachache, is it?
How easily do you get stomach aches?
He looks at the lot of you trying to sneak in quite blatantly in the middle of the sunlight. And he looks back at Rykar.
This is already giving me a stomachache.
Then you have my guarantee that it will cause you one. Let's just get this over and done with.
What can I do you for?
We need to speak to one of your incarcerated folks.
So it can very well be at the.
Wait. We want to find out what he's done first.
Yeah, you
You're
can
all
do
talking
that.
over yourselves quite dramatically. It's giving me a headache. One speak at a time, and presumably this one who seems to have at least some sort of manners.
Who's this one?
You, I'm pointing at you.
Okay.
Everyone, literally everyone here, including my 2 guards who have never met you, are already pointing at you.
But pointing is quite an aggressive action. You should watch yourself, lads. Yes. So we're after a man
This guy.
that apparently he's been in for some. He's a known offender in the area and claims to be innocent, as they all do, no doubt. What can you? What was his name? What's his name? Start with that.
Very well. Accompany me, all of you. As you ascend the stirring, winding tower into this guy's office, he sits down and unbuckles this like heavy tome from his back and slams it on his desk. I trust I have the secrecy of all of you present.
Mm-hmm.
The man you're no doubt speaking of is wanted for crimes of slaughter and barbarism. His entire village was put to the sword. A small hamlet, not map-worthy, but 2 days' ride south from here. They, of course, belong to the Northgard borders and would submit sheep and cattle for taxes. They missed a tax date, and so men went to check on their well-being, and what they found was the utter destruction of the hamlet. No bodies remained, just visceral blood and gore, a ligament or limb, but no torsos, head.
Can I stop
Parts.
him? Explain what I saw in Lazarus.
Well,
As
I
in,
wasn't
like, the
there
body parts and
firsthand,
stuff.
but it is very similar in description. Certainly the work of either madmen or animals or combined.
Yeah, that's the work of no man.
Then I shudder to think what these beasts would do on a global scale. Anyway, the man before that you have been speaking of was the last remainder of the village. He was missing for quite some time. I know not what he was before the accident, but afterwards he is tainted. He's maddened and half crazed. I was led to believe, prior to this Marquette incident, that he had killed all his people, but it seems that talks of chaos and demons, they're being whispered more loudly. What would have led you to the Inquisition's trials and execution now seems to be public talk. They say there was a shadow over Marquette. The demons are here in our own world.
Yeah, that does sound awful. Can I just clarify that you've arrested and sentenced a man to execution with no witnesses or evidence against him?
He is not sentenced to execution yet. Our Lord is the only one that can pass that tidings, and he has just returned. The man was arrested. Yes.
On what crime?
On the crime of slaughtering
Being
his
alive,
entire
apparently.
village and kinslaying.
Living is not a crime.
I've never seen a
his kin?
demon. You're giving me a stomachache, but I've never seen a demon, so how was I to guess? You're free to speak to him.
Very well. Send one of your guards to summon the Lord of Northgard now. Let's just deal with this.
He sighs and raps on the door. A guard appears, and then
Oh, also he said
Nods
something
off.
about that my father also had to be spoken to.
I have summoned the Lord of Northgard. He shall be here momentarily, no doubt.
How are we going to get your father, Freya?
I guess I will go get him. Can Freya get up and go to get her dad?
Yeah. Freya, you'll find Castian commanding his men and trying to like marshal them in a camp just slightly outside of the walls.
Okay.
Freya, what is wrong? I'd hoped to see you off.
Dad.
Are you not? Yes.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt you. It's kind of that we need you. Could you come with me?
Very well. Excuse me one second. He goes and tells his men, and they nod as he journeys with you. You all
Also-
kind of arrive back at. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, as we're walking back to the jail cell, can Freya go to be like, just so I know, because like I'm currently haven't spoken to Leaf since like last night. When are you guys planning to leave? So
Momentarily. You've caught me in the last stages of gathering. Of course, I would see.
Oh, and Leaf hasn't left yet, has he?
No.
Okay. Thanks, Dad. Anyway, yeah, it's this way.
As you all arrive at the same time, Bane Tunridge arrives, limping as he makes the climb towards the office. He's still obviously quite beaten up. The captain of the guard gives him his seat. Cassian and Freya re-enter as well. Cassian walks over and they shake hands with Bane, who looks over towards you guys. I have been summoned. What is the reason for this? These
Man-
gentlemen. Oh, sorry. Go
No.
ahead.
Go for it, jailer. This is your
These gentlemen and ladies have requested. I'm assuming the release of a prisoner based off the evidence that he is perhaps not slaughtered his village.
No evidence.
Bane rubs his temples. Yes, I tried to get to this report last night. My apologies. If there is no evidence the man is just a survivor, then we cannot justify him being executed. There must be witnesses for such a crime. Rykar, what is your request?
We hear the story. We see if it matches with other experiences we've had across the globe or the continent at this point, and feel like he's got a story to tell. So listening to what he has to say for me is how we start this.
Very well. Fetch the man. The jailer nods, and before long, this chained at the ankles, chained at the wrists. He's probably around about 5'8", matted hair, eyes that look like they've seen nothing but bloodshed. Missing teeth, and what teeth remain are filed to a point, is dragged before you and put in a seat in front of you. Ah, Freya, it is good to see you again.
Well, I did say I would think about it, so here we are.
I am very glad that your thoughts have led to this. He smiles, and you see his horrible matted teeth.
So kind of smiles awkwardly.
And of course, my lord, Bane Tunridge. He nods a little bit over the top. Bane just waves his hand. You've been accused and standing for kinslaying and the slaughtering of your village, as well as I'm led to believe the desecration of corpses. What say you? The man licks his lips and looks towards Freya, and then looks towards the party. I am an innocent man. Wait, let me get his accent right. What should it be like? I am an innocent man. I have been accused of a crime I did not commit. He leans forwards. My brother is the man that you should seek. A lady came to our village or hamlet not long ago, whispered in his ear poison, and gave him one of the rocks shaped like a heart, black and bone-like. Called it a heart of chaos, a seed. When she left, it whispered poison in his ear. And slowly, fearing the fact that we may not make taxes, he wanted some power. He kept saying, power. Give me power. And then one night, I was awoken by screams. Monsters everywhere, tearing flesh, claw, and limb. And when I thought the sun would rise and bear me from this nightmare, there was nothing but the darkness of the moon. So close it was to Earth, I thought, this has got to be a dream. Some hellscape that I've been thrown in with one night's drinking and perhaps too much cheese, and yet I didn't awake. I watched our mother and father be eaten from the inside out. My brother there in the center of the hamlet just laughing. And he vanished, along with a lot of them as I fled. I ran as fast as I could. It was a couple of weeks, your boy's gone pick me up. And now here I am, pleading to my innocence, about to be hung for a crime I did not commit, for a crime my brother commit.
What was your brother's name? What is your brother's name?
He leans in. My brother, Oliver. Good man he was.
Oliver. Right. Can you give us a description of Oliver?
Farming folk, born and bred. Not much taller than me, slightly slender, less thick in the shoulders. Dark hair, perhaps slightly more well kept, but he's not been in a cell for a couple weeks. He smiles.
That doesn't explain how you know what we need.
Also, that the fact that you're marked.
I'm marked because I was in an eclipse. And as for what I know what you need, the maiden came to our village, spoke to us all, tried to convince us that some new order was about, that we should be worshipping her and her gods instead of this solace. But my kin and I have always been sun worshippers, and so I didn't want to listen to her talks. As for my brother, fell for her woes. Listened up right good, he did. He
What does
listened
she
a lot.
look like?
Black cloak. Never saw her face. Pale skin, I'm guessing. Didn't look well if you ask me. White hands, bone-like. There was some femininity there, though. And her voice was soft. She never did raise it, but yet she could fill a town hall with just a whisper.
What was her name?
I've no idea.
Convenient.
Well, you've heard my story, folks. Like I said to the Lady Freya here, I know where she is. I'm more than happy to show you, so long as I am
Can you describe
my
some of these
freedom.
demons to us?
Aye, there was none that looked the same. Some almost dog-like, some mutated. Claw, bone. None seemed to have flesh on them. Oh, there was one, though. Took real pleasure in the butchery. He came with a bunch more cast in this... I want to call it armor, but it wasn't armor. It was more like a liquid steel that formed around them. 5 of them they were. They seemed to have some sort of mind. It looked like they were there for the fun of it.
At first I thought they were the guards come to our rescue till I saw them. They weren't mindless like the dogs or demons. They seemed to have a bit of humanity to them. They're all armored though, hard to tell, but one was hunched over, many teeth, and a tail.
The tail.
Aye. Not like a dog's tail though, but it was hard to say.
Tail.
Oh shit.
Oh, aye, yeah, it could have been a lizard's tail, but it was covered in armor, so I've got no idea. They spoke a foreign tongue, these 5. They weren't there to eat the corpses, they just were there to hunt my family and friends.
Right, can I like scribble Dravik what Dravik would look like in the dirt and see if it's a similar match?
In the dirt.
You're inside, but there's sure dust on the floor.
Well, that's dust on the floor, isn't it? It's a fucking jail. It's not gonna be cleaned, is it?
Roll a wisdom for me.
I've got a satchel with paper. Would you like to use this?
Anyway.
No, he's down on the ground.
I am. 15.
Your drawing is quite good, actually. He looks at it. Yeah, it's around the same shape, but hard to tell. I was fleeing, so I've got no idea to be certain.
I think it's obvious you're guilty. No, I'm kidding.
I'm
I'm
not
kidding.
guilty.
I'm kidding. No, I mean, look, it sounds like you've gone through some pretty terrible things, and look, I don't want to sentence you myself. I don't have the authority for that, but you sound very innocent, and, if you do share this information to us, then there's a very good chance that you're going to prevent this sort of thing from happening to other people in the future.
Well, like I said, I am more than happy to oblige so long as my freedom is assured. I don't want to see the noose or the headman's axe.
Well, I don't think you're guilty. You might be mad, but I don't think you're guilty.
Oh, thank you, Wood Elf. Bane Tumbrance looks towards you all. And then, I guess, because of your aid to Northgard, I will permit you a request for this prisoner's freedom. Should you request it?
When you say request, how long is that process?
We'll speed it up to instant.
Then
If this man is innocent, and you assured me he is, then I will permit him to accompany you.
sounds good to
Should
me.
you have to
Community
permit a free
service.
man to do anything?
He is still a man of my state.
Call it community service then.
So I point at my shit badge.
Very well then, agreed. He looks towards the jailer, who sighs and stamps this big book, and then closes the tome and undoes the shackles. Girion is in your hands. Girion stands, stretches, and scratches at the marks on his wrists and shins. I am thanking you kindly, champions of Ansia. I am ready to depart when you are.
Before we
That's-
go anywhere, I'd like you to share that information now, just because we're in a safe location and we can't walk outside and get ambushed or something like that.
What information?
Where
Well,
we're
this is
going.
why I asked why
I'll
I'm still
not
here.
be sharing that until we are closer.
No, you're a free man.
Uh,
That was
We-
the agreement.
we had a deal. At least
Aye.
tell one of us.
I don't know what any difference telling one between all of you would do, but she is approximately, he walks over to the map pinned on the wall, 1 week's ride south from here.
And
Poor
how much
Manowell.
was
He leans in very close to Reiner. You can he stinks a little bit. She has a church.
Okay.
How tall was she?
Yeah.
So, I'd say he kind of eyes you up, Lulan. About the same height as you.
Fuck, tall man.
Did we kill her? This isn't the white witch that we killed at the.
Oh god. This is sounding quite familiar.
No, surely not.
Yeah, can I roll a memory to see if it's like the same place that he's pointed is the same place?
It's not. He's pointing in Midland. You were in Ansia.
Also, how do you know where she is?
There's a church, you just said.
Oh.
An underground coven she's got with her followers. So my brother went.
Does she seem like the type of person to be hostile to our arrival?
She had no guards when I saw her, nor did she brand any weapons.
What colour was her hair? Sorry if you already said.
I didn't see it. She was hooded.
Well, here's the thing. If you want to amend the deal, then the deal can be amended, I guess. But you're not a free man unless we get that information in full. You're in our custody.
Of course, that's what I was led to believe.
Well, I mean, technically you could save yourself a ride and just tell us and you'll be free. Now.
I want to see this bitch burn.
Yeah, I'm fine taking with us.
Alright.
Let's just go your walls though.
Can we at least get him a bath? Because he really stinks.
Can I see if there's any water around
Okay. Lulian is volunteering to bath him.
us? Is there a bucket of water around us, Alex? Can I roll a perception?
There is not, but don't you worry, little lass. While you lot gather your horses, I'll go to the quick inn, get myself sorted. I'll meet you.
I'll
South-
accompany you.
Oh well, the pleasure is all mine then, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Shall we head out?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Angel and Kyrian leave.
Can Freya walk with her dad?
Yep.
Well,
Voltim's going to go back and get those necklaces and bring them
I'm
back.
going to follow Volton.
Ryan is gonna go relieve Angel and let Angel go find what's his face? Not Miranda, fuck.
Claire.
Clara.
Clara and tell her what's happening.
As you walk in, Reiner, the man's in like a wooden tub, and Angel's just like got a nose peg on. He sees you, immediately hands you the nose peg, and just walks out.
I mean,
Freya?
technically I have a solution to this. I can put my hologram in to watch him.
Well, pretend.
No, just to make sure nothing bad happens.
Yeah. True.
I'll leave my hologram with him and I'll go find Clara. So my hologram's with Ryder.
I'm
and
just
the
gonna
guy.
wait
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah. Freya, you're walking with your dad.
Can Freya walk with her dad and go find Neef?
He's gone.
No, he's not.
Right,
We
I
did
will-
spend a while.
Freya, I will say my goodbyes now.
Yeah, can Freya give her dad a huge hug?
He hugs you back. We are heading to Middengard. I shall await you there on the summons of the king. Good luck
Hope-
in your final quest.
Thanks, Dad. Hopefully I won't be too far behind you.
I'm sure you won't. Remember, a cool head prevails.
Take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah, he like gives you another hug as he walks down to the slope to where his men are camped.
Okay, can I go find Eve now?
You don't find him.
What? Alex, this is not even funny now. Alex, this is not even funny. Alex, this is not even funny. This is 2 sessions in a row. I'm not
You had your
doing
chance.
this. Alex, where is he?
So with Angel, can
Alex,
I?
Alex.
He's going.
What?
Alex.
Lauren?
I gave you your chance.
Alex.
You can't bully
What,
the DM.
Don't bully
Alex.
the DM, it's rude.
Hush,
Just because you're
everyone.
married.
Hush, he's my husband. I'll bully him if I want to.
No.
Where is he?
He's left.
Alex!
He's
Alex,
the
if
vanguard.
you do not want to sleep on the sofa tonight, you will tell me right
Oh.
now. Where is he?
Get fucked. Is that going to happen?
Alex, I'm actually gonna get so upset. Where is he?
You'll see him. Don't worry.
Oh my god, I'm
You left on
literally
good
about to
terms,
rage
right?
quit for
Oh.
another session in a row. This is not even funny. This is worse.
Can
than she
I
get-
can
than
I
Freddie
reunite
gets
with
shot-
Clara and give her a big hug?
Oh my god.
Uh,
Oh my god. I'm actually not.
He's just not at the camp.
Alex!
He's not at the camp.
You know what? This is Lauren is so close to quitting D&D.
He's not at the camp. I can't explain it anymore. You have to figure
Wow,
that out.
that's
Read
just
between the
trippy.
lines. All right.
No,
Well,
no,
what about-
outside the camp.
just you go into town, and as you're panicking, looking, you see him.
Thank fucking hell.
Riding off in the far distance.
Right, can I run up towards him then?
Yeah.
What? Is he not going to say anything?
You saw. I assumed you were gonna start. Sorry.
Oh. Well, okay, can Freya go up to leave then? And
Freya.
were you going to leave without saying goodbye?
No, I was just gathering the last of the men. Some are missing.
What was that back then?
Well, Angel just.
What?
It's a-
Angel what?
Angel gave me some advice.
You took advice from Angel.
Well, it was sound advice.
What advice?
The man can be a fool, but sometimes he's on
No,
the
no,
mark.
he's always a fool. What advice?
That we should live now because any moment might be our last.
So is that why you came to me last night? Because
No, I
Angel.
was leaving anyway. It took me a while to find you, regardless, but he was right, Freya. I cannot deny that I love you. I know that I am a wood elf and you are half elf, and I know that I am your father's sworn sword.
Can Freya just kiss him?
Sorry, what?
Can Freya just kiss him, please?
Yeah. You guys embrace and kiss in the middle of the square, and some kids like walk by and go ew as they walk by. He kisses you back.
Okay. Freya's just gonna be like, just don't take any advice from Angel. Ever. Just do what you want to do. Okay?
Very well.
I have to, unfortunately, go again. Off on another adventure. And I don't know when I'll see you next, so...
He holds your hands. We march now to Middengard. I will see you soon.
Freya give him a huge hug and then whisper I love you in his ear.
I love you too.
Okay.
The party reunites on the southern borders of
Also,
Northgard.
ha, you suckers, I got what I wanted.
For fuck's sake. You reunite on the southern borders of Northgard. Striding before you is Gerion. Now he's in slightly finer clothes. His matted hair is in like a ponytail. But he's still very much an ugly man.
Max is still, Ryder's still wearing the peg of his nose.
All right then. Are you lot ready for a ride? Oh, sorry, Angel and Clara. Angel, you find Clara.
Okay. I didn't really have anything too much planned. Just checking how things are going and whatnot.
Most of the Knights of the Silver Tree are ready to return to the fort. It would be nice to see Willow again. I still cannot believe what you told me about her arm. No doubt Tink has already come up with 100 designs to give her back her lost limb. She kind of puts her hand on your cheek. I fear with winter comes a darkness. Nothing that we can't beat, of course, but nothing can stop us, the Robins. She smiles. But you must be safe out there. Without me watching your back, Or Willow.
I thought you were going to stay with me.
Would you really wish me to journey with you instead of returning home?
What do you want to do?
Return, see Willow.
Alright.
Ready our defenses. You are coming back to Midgard, aren't you, though? You're not going off anywhere else. One final...
I can't
quest.
promise that. The way these things go, I don't know where I'm going to be. That's why I ideally was going to have you with me, but...
Well, then she grabs you. Well, then promise me, then, regardless of what happens, once you have found this person and got what you need, you'll return home so that we, the Robins, can be a family again.
Yes, I can promise that. However,
Swear to me and I'll do whatever you want in the bedroom.
There is... Well,
I swear to you, I will never die.
you're heading off in a moment, aren't you?
Yes.
Damn it. I'm gonna have to just still be honest here. I have a feeling I might have, speaking of family, pop in to see my child whilst I'm down there.
Yes, of course. But you're not heading to Ansia, are you?
Well, we're going to Manowar. I guess it's not
That's-
really on the way.
It's quite far away from
it
Ansia
is.
still, but I understand.
No. Well, we'll see.
That is a good thing, though, Angel. Shows you're really growing up from the young boy and the orphan boy in the streets. Just make sure if you head that way into Ansia, you pop into Maiden Town and see Herdy and Gertie. And give them my love.
Of course. Well,
Good.
when are you heading off?
Momentarily. The elves wish to depart quite early.
Do you think you've got a few minutes?
She smirks and looks at an empty barn stall. I think I have.
Alright, don't worry, the other me's got the VIP covered, so I've got a few moments to spare. And not.
As you guys are like gathering and getting the horses ready, you notice that Hologram Angel is just standing completely still. Of course, you don't know it's a Hologram Angel. He's standing completely and utterly still.
Well, just watching the VIP.
No, he's just watching off into the distance.
Well, isn't it a separate entity?
Yeah, but they still share various emotions and feelings.
Oh, do they? Okay.
He was just staring up in the air with a massive grin on his face.
Hologram about to come in his pants in front of the VIP.
Motorboating
While he's showering, like...
Yeah, one of the guys in the show. Comes and then disappears.
Angel's there.
Explodes into lightning.
Oh, with all the
VIP,
water.
like, what the fuck?
I guess Ryder
Angel-
hears that.
Yeah, Angel just the hologram Angel times out.
Oh
and
no!
then just,
So that time did his hologram disappear whilst? Because I'm gonna suddenly get that memory, that like vision.
yeah. Oh. Clara's like, what's wrong?
Nothing, babe. Nothing.
The last thing you see is Ryder looking at you like, what the fuck? And this like hairy guy in the bath in front of you. The party finally reunites on the southern borders of Northgard, all mounted, geared up, and dressed. Gwen is there seeing them off.
Are you not coming with us, Gwen?
Fuck no. I think I've had enough adventuring in my time. I'm not built like you guys. That was so very traumatizing. I don't know how you do it. So yeah, I'm you don't even get paid?
And I flicker a
wow.
gold coin.
She grabs it. That doesn't even cover a quarter of it.
Wait, roll a dex, Gwen.
Oh god.
With disadvantage because you got one arm and a sling.
And you. Oh yeah.
Can I just say that I rolled a 19 as well?
Oh god,
Pretty
definitely
good.
not gonna do that.
No, that's good though. That'll help you.
I got
'Cause
two.
He threw it well.
The coin hits Gwen in the eye.
Fuck!
and then lands between a grate in a sewage grate.
Can you just pass it to me?
Ryan has not seen that. He's already
right up.
I'm not.
Go ahead, get to Leon.
Yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye.
What does
And
Lulan say to Gwen?
I have sorry. It's been nice knowing you, little person.
Big person.
Fuck off. And then Leland's gonna be like, thanks for your hospitality. I understand that what we do is not for everyone. And I think you're smart to get out. So I wish you the best. Maybe see you around. And then Gwen's gonna go, okay, big tall person.
But Bleaty just like strides past. Hestia is like nestled in Bleaty's fur, fast asleep, as Bleaty exits the gate after Reiner.
Wow. Hestia's still fitting on Bleaty. He's got such core strength.
Bleaty is strong.
Yeah, Bleaty's huge as well. It's just he's just got a 6-pack.
Oh my gosh. He's on a bolt.
Next is obviously Lunan leaving.
Angel's gonna be. Oh, sorry, Voltron.
Yeah, Voltron.
Yeah, bye-bye, Gwen. Thank you for everything.
Bye-bye.
Leaves as well.
When the dwarf colonies get settled again, you're always welcome.
Gwen blushes and says, thank you. I appreciate it.
Your
Okay.
inn is terrible. Please clean it.
And then fuck you. I will.
Angel.
Look, Gwen, I know we didn't sort of meet on the best of terms, but I wanted to say thank you for lending us a hand. I mean, you really had our back at. And then he's gonna walk.
On a horse, he just gets on his horse and walks on.
Wow.
Freya.
Bye.
Could Freya bend down and give Gwen a hug, and then say, maybe next time don't join a random group that you meet that comes into your bar and then join them into a point where you're almost killed.
It was an adventure, though.
Yeah, note to self, Gwen, don't do it again. But thank you for everything.
Oh, she's tearing up, okay. And gives Freya such a big hug.
Yeah,
Thank
could
you
Freya
for
give her
being
a
really
hug?
good friend. You have, I lost my previous friend, and I feel like I found a new one. So thank
Aw.
you.
Could Freya wipe Gwen's tears? She goes, after all this shit is sorted, don't be afraid to look me up.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping by then I'll have a nice bed and breakfast chain going along, or maybe a shop. Who knows? I feel like my berries would be such a good thing. to invest in.
Maybe Gwen, we just start on maybe cleaning what you currently
I heard you guys the first time. It wasn't me who made the mess. So thank you for cleaning it, and thank you for not giving me any money.
Can Freya just get on a horse and wave, go, bye now!
Devlan.
Hello.
Hi.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hi.
Nice
Been
meeting
short,
you.
but it's been sweet.
It's been nice meeting you.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Try not to get yourself in any more trouble.
Ah, who knows?
Then Girion rides up. I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are.
He
Bye.
nods, then rides out. And thus brings the close of Northsguard. And we'll leave it there for tonight, folks.
Holy
Damn.
shit, we didn't kill each other.
Well done. Party is back together.
Yeah, but Angel and Freya still haven't had their little, chat yet. But...
You want to have a chat?
no, I really don't.
Well, there you go. That was fun.
Yeah, well done, guys.
Good session.
Yeah, apologise for joining late.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It worked out fine anyway. In
Hmm.
terms of time.
Starting with Freya worked really well in terms of giving everyone else time together.
Yeah, exactly.
Matt,
I love shit. That is in all canon drawings from now on. Angel needs a little yellow badge.
I need to give a little bit of credit to a certain little man in the party. About 8 months ago, dare I say, even longer, me and Dan created shit together, and I've been waiting.
Oh my
And
god, amazing!
it was only today that I went and wrote down all the sort of the different compartments of it. But yeah.
I thought you were going to tell Rykar about the guy you
Yeah,
assassinated.
that was the whole point. I had it here. Lauren had her like plan for today.
Yeah.
Mine was like one.
Lead Rykar
It
on.
said confront Leaf. 2, scare Adam. 3, don't get killed by Freya. 4, done. that was my
Nice.
plan.
And what it all went off without a hitch.
Yeah. That's what happens when you get a week in prep, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Also,
probably
we
try-
never gave back the things.
Oh, you definitely, yeah, Rykar did.
No, he didn't. He never went back.
No,
Yeah,
he did.
he
He
said-
went to collect
said-
them,
He
but
did.
never. No, because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went with him.
I think it was implied.
Yeah, you definitely did give them that. They're way too powerful to just have willy-nilly.
Yeah. Goodbye,
That would be good.
balls.
Yeah. Goodbye, Anarian.
Yeah.
Straight in heart.
Maybe we could clamp it on the book. We haven't tried that yet. Oh
The
shit!
book-
So
the
is
book's
the session
It's
over?
definitely bound.
The session's over.
Yeah, the
isn't
book.
it?
The book is currently bound anyway.
Okay, fine. I'll just
It's
that can
got
be my.
s-
I'll write down my plan for the next session. I know what
It's
I'm
got
gonna do.
Saren's bandages on it.
Why would you give the necklaces back, Adam?
It's an honourable
promised.
dwarf.
I did say I would.
Yeah, could
Also
have made
fucking-
fake ones.
Fucking angel. That's the meme I did where it's like freedom, killing them the moment the opportunity comes up.
What?
Because none of you heard. I was like, Lauren was like, oh, just he'll do it for his freedom, and then Tom just goes, oh yeah, we could do that, or say we're gonna give him his freedom up to the last second, and everyone just brushed it over.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no, we
typical
knew
Tom
Angel
shit.
would do that.
Absolutely, this chaotic good.
Look, I'm just saying.
See?
If he
Causes
betrayed
all the
us,
problems.
no.
I like the idea. Just
I'm
like,
sorry,
I like
he
to-
caused all the problem.
Hush! Little Angel fanboy. Shh.
Can we just say no more bullying the DM into creating?
yeah.
No more
Creating-
little padded.
Are you
Results.
kidding me? Right,
To be
I'm gonna
fair,
go
that's-
before I get annoyed
That's
again.
That's Lauren's first time doing it.
And also,
The only people that haven't done it are Tom, Adam, and Dan.
are you joking? Are you actually?
Done it.
Are you
Bro, You
joking?
and Chess do it all the goddamn fucking time.
Since when?
What do you mean since the Lauren drew that picture on our WhatsApp where it's those three talking in the background, it's you two harassing me.
Don't drag me into this.
So, Alex, what was your favourite part of the session?
So I've got a couple. One of the highlights is obviously making Chess wasn't here for this, but making Lauren squeal a little bit when Leaf walks into the bar and it's like, let's just do it. Second one was Angel sliding down the banister.
Oh, okay.
Third was shit. I really enjoyed that one.
Shit.
Fourth was probably Reiner looking at the hologram angel disappearing after it comes its pants. And then it's just like, what is happening here?
You don't want to know.
Oh dear. Very more detail than was in the game.
yeah. Yeah, it's probably the highlights.
Well, thanks again for hosting for us as always. Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, no worries.
Night,
Shout
mate.
us off.
guys.
Right.
No, guys.
I'm still
Everyone.
no, Bobs. I'm still working on Boundary. I joined a Discord and some guys are like saying it's possible. So currently, as it is, it at least is better than the tabletop simulator because you guys would have control of your units to move. However, I want it to have. I managed to get what's it called when you roll to see who goes first.
Initiative.
Oh, initiative.
I've not only managed to get an initiative roll, but at the top of the screen it also plays out turn order.
Nice.
And like bad guys are red, good guys are blue, kind of thing. A bit like XCOM's turn order or Divinity
cool.
turn order. But yeah, getting like all the custom rules set in is the tricky part. So it is possible, which is interesting. Because I thought it was going to be impossible. And we'd have to just do it headcanon because we can't just do it like for our mind's eye and have like actual like the top down figures, and you guys can then move, and then we roll on our desks and say, oh, like this happens. That's all still possible, but what I wanted is like you log in and there's like your character sheet's there, and you click on a button and it rolls for you, and it says if you hit on this, and then it'll play an animation and stuff like that. But we'll get there in time.
Yeah, with the initiative, just remember, if possible, I think it's been working well when it's a blend of the two teams rather than all one team, all other team. Like how you've currently rolled for initiative, so it could go, orc, Voltrum, goblin.
Yeah, that's how it would do. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna head as well. But
Alright. Bye, guys.
yeah.
Bye.
No, guys. No, guys.
Night night.